to hold us down. They can't control us now. Today's the day, revolution's on its way. Our time is now. Hold the line. This is how we'll be defined. Just stand your ground. Give and take only works when both sides really give and take. The revolution's on its way. Look around, what do you know? This whole damn place is about to blow. Look around, what do you see? I see the wolves at bay coming after me. Get ready for the war. They're coming now, yeah, they're right outside the door. Break us down more. They want it all. They're gonna try to take us all. They wanna see us fall. Get ready for the war. Look around, what do you know? This whole damn place is about to blow. Look around, what do you see? I see the wolves at bay coming after me. Get ready for the war. They're coming now, yeah, they're right outside the door. Look around, what do you know? This whole damn place is about to blow. Look around, what do you see? I see the wolves at bay coming after me. Get ready for the war. They're coming now, and they're right outside the door. They're coming now, yeah, they're right outside the door.
Have ice cream.
I'm gonna drink ketchup.
Oh my god, I made it on time.
Was that?
Hi, welcome to Fleeting Hope. It's chaos as always.
Or not welcome. Holy fuck.
We've got a chunk of people here today. We're missing a couple people, but that's fine. We're gonna play nonetheless.
We're gonna
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
walk away.
That's fair.
I forgot I was wearing this.
That's fair. I forgot what mine has on it too, but it's okay.
I understand.
It's fine.
got my D&D button on. Trinkets.
Yeah. It's been a couple weeks. We've been at the table again. We do have some announcements, but we're gonna wait for Savannah to return to do them. So instead, let's do some fun little questions. I don't know.
Yes.
Can we get points?
Maybe we'll see. Depends on how much. Depends on how much I like your answers. How about that?
Okay.
Should give us a question.
So Huxley,
Yes. Yes.
in your home, it's been said canonically that it's just littered with animals, all sorts of living creatures, right?
Yes.
What are 3 of the most unique or exotic animals that happen to live in Huxley's home?
What was the cow's name?
Alfred.
Alfred, yeah.
It's one of the most exotic animals?
Yes.
Okay.
The fact that you forgot your own cow's name.
Shut up. Man, I don't know. An ocelot?
Okay. That would be very unique for the area. There's not really any jungles near where you're at.
There's a goblin that's in the
Okay.
farm as well.
slavery?
No, listen. He's disguised as a sheep. I know he's been there this whole time, but he just wants the food.
Same dog.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my exotic animals.
Okay.
I'll say, for Alfred, I wasn't gonna give you anything because it's a cow.
Alfred!
But like, it's a cow.
The cow goes moo.
It's unless it was like
Bro, the dog
an
goes-
infernal cow.
Did you see the muscles on the back of its legs?
To be fair, he is pretty yoked.
Yeah.
It's a cow.
Yeah, Alfred.
An ocelot is very creative and unique and
Yes.
exotic for the area.
Yes.
I liked that one. The goblin in a sheep's outfit that you just have some sort of understanding with.
Can his
I'm gonna say you can have a D4 to add to any roll at any point in the session.
D4?
Yeah. Yeah. So you can just choose when you want to add that. You get it once though.
Right now.
Can the goblin sound like, hey, you gonna give me some of that food there, bud?
No, he goes,
Okay, when he's talking to others.
oh, I don't know.
Kaylin,
Yeah.
you've spent a lot of time alive and have spent a lot of time wandering around the Menagerie Coast. What is the most unique person that she'd ever encountered in all of her years spent just wandering around the Menagerie Coast with Aurora prior to the beginning of the campaign?
With Aurora?
Yeah, just during your travels with Aurora. You've known her for hundreds of years.
That's crazy.
100 years, give or take.
That's still...
Elves, man.
That was crazy once.
They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats.
Oh, wow.
Rats.
Man, we're really showing we're American here, aren't we?
Yep.
We pushed to get to the temple.
Careful. Our international audience might
Oh.
think
I'll let you-
something's coming to their country.
I'll let you think on it.
Okay.
Okay? I'll let you think on it. Theogrim, what is the most unique thing that's happened to Teargrim in the last month? Just
Literally
one,
fucking everything.
the one most unique thing.
Spoilers?
It depends on what you want to say. It's all above table, so characters don't know that.
Okay. I went to 2 different realms and came back.
Litty titty.
I also had an anime moment with some of the higher powers.
Oh my god, that's so
Wait,
hot.
what kind of, wait, what?
Anime moment, not hentai. Relax.
No, like drunken like anime or like just you met him.
Like
Think,
isekai
no,
anime.
like Vinland Saga anime moment. Sorry. Nice job with just like your jaw dropping on the ground.
I don't understand.
Y'all, we've all watched Legends of Vox Machina.
Yeah.
Remember, Grog and Earthbreaker Groon?
Careful, you're getting
The old dark-skinned man with the white beard? Teargrim had a similar anime moment.
Yeah.
But not with a vessel who speaks for...
Yeah.
Okay.
With the actual.
I became a weeb for about 5 seconds.
I'll say take a D6 to add to any roll.
What are we doing here?
This is just essentially a bonus for coming up with an answer. For answering the question.
Okay.
Kaylin, have you thought of anything?
Yes.
Okay. And then we'll give Savannah an opportunity.
You said the weirdest person?
The most unique individual that you've met.
Okay. So there was this one dude. He just popped out of an alley one time and he was trying to sell us unbreakable glass. It really didn't work out for him though. The glass kept breaking. It was really awkward.
Only those who have been around for a while would even know the reference.
Just the fact that you said dude in the alley. Just like, why would you do that to yourself?
I'm gonna say I hate it. Take a D4.
How dare you? You upset me greatly.
Sorry,
Hey,
I had to.
I could have said I hate it. You don't get any bonus.
Yeah. You could.
Savannah.
Hello.
Zem's got a very different path in life that she's traveled compared to the rest of them.
Yeah.
Where everyone else was kind of like, you know, in the public eye for the most part. Zem spent a lot of her life hiding. Shadows, dark corners, alleyways. What is the most unique location that Zem has spent at least more than an hour in waiting on a job?
Okay. So this one time. there were rats, okay? So, and it's not where you think it is. It's not by trash or anything. She was doing a job for a necromancer that could only raise rats and other small vermin like that. So, she was hiding in, like, the bones and stuff, waiting for her partner to come back, and then they would dash out. And, yeah, they kind of came to life around her, and she had to quench her scream. But she won't tell anyone that.
All right. I'm gonna give you a D8 to add to a roll. Now, there's a specific reason. Before those of you who had lesser dice, you just gave me the ability to give them a fear.
You fucking
So,
Miska, though.
well, but that's the thing. Miska's a mouse. Miska's small,
That's fair.
different.
but so
Fat rats scare me.
yeah, specifically rats that are like not fat, but like starved
Oh.
and on the verge of being
see
these like
bones.
decrepit.
I
Yeah.
can see the bones.
Yeah, why would she control her?
Oh, no.
Or a rat?
I
don't know.
Character
I don't know
doesn't
yet.
know this.
I don't know.
But yeah,
yet.
your character doesn't know that.
I don't
So
know yet.
Yay.
Yeah, so you have-
I got an advantage, but at what cost?
yeah. So you all have a bonus die that you can add to rolls. One roll at some point in this session, and it's only for this session. You can't carry it over to the next session.
Okay.
Before or after the roll?
I'll leave that up to y'all. Y'all can decide to use it before or after.
Can I gift my D6 away?
Sure.
Yes.
I'll count it as essentially like a free inspiration to give to somebody. You can always hang on to it and decide if they need
Just 'cause
it
you're
or at
gonna
some
need
point.
it.
Oh, yay! I'm rubbing my eyes and I
She didn't even see it. She just went.
Oh, where did that come? Well, that was the whole play. It's just like, ah, never gonna guess this. Oh wait, fuck.
She's gonna be both of them watch.
Well, with that fun little
Just because
side
I'm trying to
thing.
get as many natural 20s as possible.
With that fun little side thing out of the way, Savannah, if you wouldn't mind doing announcements real quick.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, bitches? So, welcome back. If you want to check out our other social medias for fun little skits like we just did and stuff like that, or maybe content where we're asking perpetual questions about life, check out our Beacons link. It has our Discord, Twitter, all that fancy stuff. And speaking of our Discord and Twitter, that's where you can find updates on Settle Down Children, Mom's Talk. So that's where you can find updates on whether we'll be streaming or not. So if you want to stay up to date on if we have an emergency and can't stream, or if we're not streaming for a holiday or something like that, check out our Twitter or our Discord. Also, if you look at my nails, they're bare, and that's because we don't have a sponsor. I'm broke. I can't do my nails. Sponsor us, and I'll have pretty nails. I can do funny skits like that. Gesturing to my nails.
That was really good. I liked that.
Give me money for names.
Like, I didn't know where you were going with it at first. I thought you were going to be like, this could be as for advertisement space.
No.
Like, I thought that's where you were going. It's like, no, I just need money for nails.
It's just gonna say nail. For like Home Depot nails. And I would be like, nails. Buy nails. Home Depot.
You get chroma key green
Oh,
fingernail polish, and then you could just like
Green
we could
screen.
green screen icons onto
Lit.
them.
No,
Those could
If
be
you
like-
want me to green screen on my nails, pay us a little extra.
we'll put our sponsors when we get those on our names.
Man, I'm gonna have to be the one to green screen it.
With that out of the way,
Damn it.
last we left our heroes, they had arrived in Stilben just a day ago. Had dealt with some past ties with Zem involving an individual named Kova Dow. A promotion that was in order for Zem, as well as a promotion that was in order for Belwyn. Those of you who haven't met him before finally got to meet the man, the myth, the legend, Ron Kavan,
Patty McCotterson.
the mentor to Belwyn Beetledeedle. He's the man that fights with immovable rods.
Yeah, but I got that. Why does he sound like Ron Jeremy? Sorry.
No reason.
Anyway, the next day, the next night, some of your party members were awoken to the screams of Kaylin as Kaylin seemed to be going through some developments that nobody was aware of. Her night terrors turned into straight up attacking one of your party members, throwing her across the room, leaving the outpost, maiming one guard and killing another on her way out of the city limits,
Criminal.
only to be found in the morning by half of your troop, surrounded by the corpses of other creatures in the forest.
Yeah.
Bringing her back home and taking some time to investigate what might be happening with her, Tiergrim cast a spell
Yeah.
as a barbarian.
Yeah.
Taking a moment to commune and ask for guidance, a few gods came forward to bless you with sight that you did not have before in this moment. And you saw the beings surrounding you and their alignments, whether it be good or evil. You saw one entity that definitely leaned right in the middle, and it was kind of terrifying, but not as terrifying as the two black voids that sat next to it.
We like our voids.
The only comfort in that moment was seeing the blinding white glow of Peaches and the goodest boy that he is. And then the concerning visage of a tumultuous fight going on in Kalen, and the lack of alignment coming from Arachi. You shared some of this information with Zem, and you two kind of spearheaded asking questions, getting answers. Y'all talked to Arachi, who was still able to communicate with y'all despite Kalen's unconsciousness. And he was able to share information about Kalen's history, her past. The fact that she is a combination of two totally opposite forces, and that internal conflict will ultimately not only shape her, but him as well. Eventually, Kalen did wake up.
You don't have lungs.
With 2 points of exhaustion.
Oh, maybe you
She
do.
woke up. Zelfra had whipped together a little concoction of medicinal herbs and roots that helped relieve some of the exhaustion. Got rid of a point of exhaustion. And Rowan had crafted y'all up a greater restoration spell scroll to also get rid of the other point of exhaustion if necessary. But y'all had decided to maybe save that and just take the night so that she can get rid of the point of exhaustion overnight, naturally. So you all come to the next morning.
Okay, hold on.
Take long rests if you need to. Those of you who are spellcasters, if you want to prepare any spells.
Got it. Done. I'm so fast.
Is there any points of order that you'll wish to take care of first thing in the morning?
Oh yeah, how many arrows did I lose?
Oh, that's a good question.
Roll a d20.
You lost no arrows, but you chipped 2 teeth. Sorry, that's the first thing that bothered me. It's gonna be that night.
11. Okay.
You lost 11 arrows. 2 of them were explosive.
Got it.
Yeah, whenever y'all found the corpses of the animals that were surrounding her, some of them it looked like she had pulled the arrow out of it to shoot at another animal. Like she was reusing arrows that she had already pulled out of her quiver.
Savage. Biohazard arrows.
Is there anything else anyone's wishing to
I need to buy
clarify?
arrows.
Oh, I need to turn my phone on Do Not Disturb.
All the best flirting is done at night. We all know that. So I gotta wait.
What the fuck?
I have 21 explosive arrows.
That's concerning.
Yeah. She's walking around with essentially a bomb on her back.
Yeah.
Still in conflict. Get away. Fuck.
If there's nothing that y'all are all wanting to tend to, I'll say, Teargrim, you probably whipped up a breakfast.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Time to burn my taste buds.
Rowan and Shadea sit down for breakfast with you all.
A little better.
Since y'all are in Outpost Talon, it makes sense that y'all have somebody who, you know, is from here that isn't a part of the adventuring party to essentially accompany y'all while y'all are here.
Thank God.
But y'all have breakfast, and in the midst of chowing down on all of your meals and everything, Rowan, mouthful of food, not a single fuck about manners right now, just... So, what are y'all planning on doing next?
Oh, I think what we're doing is we're planning to get on a boat and go to a man-made island
Yes.
where this man named Jameson is supposedly hoarding a bunch of people who have gone missing.
And we're trying to figure out what his deal is.
Why he's stealing people.
Okay.
Or taking them willingly. We don't know.
Y'all are, like, already, like, scheduled to be on a vessel, or... Okay.
Yeah.
We're not the plan making type.
We're called damaged and defective for a reason.
What do you think?
I
know.
And you should know me better.
I know you well enough.
That's fair. You
It's a-
should know the crew I run around with then.
Well, you would think, and he looks over towards specifically Zelpra and Belwyn, the two most strategic people in your group. And he goes, well, I would assume that, you know, some of you might have plans in mind.
They're just here for bucks.
Belwyn's like,
Fucking nerd.
at this point, he has his arm off and is in the process of, like, polishing it and cleaning it. Because Robert hasn't been around for a while, so Belwyn has to take care of his own arm.
Yeah.
But he has his arm off and is in the process of polishing it and cleaning it, and he's like, I'm not here for books. Zelfra goes, I am, as she's like reading 3 different books. Like, she's in the process of just information overload for herself.
Cobalt soul people.
So y'all have a moment here to strategize any planning if y'all want. I will say Rowan will let y'all know right now that half of the docks in Stillben are currently under militaristic control
The fuck?
due to the conflict with the Iron Authority in the south. So the regular Bay Dock area is currently closed off to civilian use. The North Bay docks, the other section of docks, is currently overworked. It is the end of the busy season, and
Fear.
there are 4 docks that are open. So Rowan lets y'all know that, you know, military ships, none of them would probably be traveling in the direction that y'all are heading. They're all traveling southward towards the Rift and Mist jungles and Kiermont Bay to help force back the troops of the Iron Authority and their goblin hordes. So your best bet is to maybe find passage with a ship in the North Bay docks. Most of the ships are cargo or passenger ships. The dockmaster has been moving ships in and out expediently.
Great.
So ships you see in the docks when you arrive there may not be there in the next 10 hours
So we're going to a mystery island.
Yes.
Any idea where the island is?
No idea, not a
No.
clue.
But
So-
nobody knows where it is.
All we know is some people have been leaving these docks and never returning. And supposedly going to this island.
We know a genuine area.
General.
General.
Rowan's going to
You genuinely
take note of all this, and he sets his hands on the table and, excuse me a moment, excuses himself, gets up, walks away, heads towards the spiral staircase downstairs.
Damn it, he was scared away by our stupidity.
Shadea looks at y'all and just, I think he's gonna see if he can find anything that we have about it and
You know that makes more sense.
cross-reference information.
Is there a forge in here?
A forge? Not really. Most of our metalworked goods come from out here.
Where can I go?
She points up and realizes she's on the first floor.
Yeah.
You do it sometimes too. You're used to
Yeah.
being underground and
Yeah.
referring to up there.
Yeah.
But there's many different people who come in on ships that are just here to trade goods and services on the dockyards. There's a few people here in Stilben that specialize in specifically armor or weaponry. But nothing, and she like gives a look at each of you and like assessing the fact that y'all are all carrying like highly magical things. She looks at all of you and just, aside from maybe arrows, I don't know how much use they would be to you all.
Oh, I just need arrows personally. I
Oh.
don't know about you guys.
Well, we can
potions.
I'm good.
we can
I think I'm okay.
we can help with what we have here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Zem, have you not explained to them how we work?
No, I wasn't quite sure how much detail I should share with them.
That's fair.
To be fair, they know most of the general inner workings. So
I definitely know how it works.
That's fair.
I
So our organization, and she like takes a moment to gauge how much all of y'all know. I need each of you, the three of you, to make, I'll say just make a history check. And she's gonna gauge insight off of y'all's history checks.
can I gauge insight just so I can be nosy?
Sure.
Lit.
Oh. 7.
7.
Bye.
5.
16.
Okay.
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 The dice are writing the fucking story.
Oh, why does that happen?
Oh.
Would you roll for insight? Okay. She pauses, and you totally think that she's about to confess her love to somebody here. You are entirely convinced that she is about to she's looking at them, and the look in her eyes is she's trying to figure something about them out.
I just do a little gash. I'm just like, but I kind of also edge in front of teardrop.
So she looks over at all of y'all as y'all are like, as she's trying to gauge how much that y'all know about the Clary orders, and she can recognize in your two faces that y'all don't really know anything. She sees in Teargrim's eyes that he knows some about the Clary orders, and then he sees you she sees you encroach into her vision, and she just no. She immediately recognizes your reaction. And just so the Clary Order. The Clary Order is an organization that was founded after the fall of the Julius Dominion in Wildmount. Our early founders gained the knowledge of Hemocraft and its secrets from the Raven Queen in an attempt to cleanse the lands of the infernal beings that the Julius Dominion had called forth to aid them in the fight against the Dwendalian Empire. When the war was done and over with, the Clary Order was supposedly disbanded and destroyed, but in reality we continue to work in secret, protecting those who can't protect themselves from beings that don't belong here.
Monster Hunters.
More or less.
Really?
Biggest difference
Okay.
between Monster Hunters of your side of things and Monster Hunters of our side of things is you watch as part of her face becomes this like reptilian, scaly, like demonic form, and her voice changes. We make deals, and then it flashes back.
I'm just gonna be like, oh, I missed it.
But so because we already deal with so much darkness and
Bitches,
suffering,
fuckers,
Um,
assholes.
it's part of our belief that a little bit of aid never hurts. And so whenever we have people go out on missions, whether they be alone or part of a troop or an adventuring party, we do share supplies to help them stock up, help saves a little bit of cost on things. This isn't a very high-paying job most of the time. Not everything hoards gold like dragons.
I mean, I've spent most of my hoard, so
Oh,
spend.
Did you spend your hoard on hordes? Sorry.
I wish.
there's a place running a special down the road.
Oh my god.
No way.
Yes, buy two get one free.
What? Oh my gosh, who wants to go with me?
I'm joking.
I've never tried it.
I will burn this town to the ground.
Rowan returns.
Better than what?
Rowan returns as y'all are having this conversation. It's just confused, looks at you, looks at Shadea, and y'all are on a mission right now.
So, buy one, get two.
Whores can wait. And
Well,
it's
They can walk.
buy 2 hours, get one free. It's buy 2 hours, get one free. She would spend all of her money in one day.
Damn it! I was buying two
The world can wait a
whores for one day for the price of one.
No, that's the Evening Lantern. They do that on Grissom.
We won't be here.
Yeah, it's
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to get your hopes
you have a
up.
few more days, unfortunately. But and he
So I'm just gonna let out a single.
he pulls out this like small, what looks like a wooden file box. Pulls it out, opens it up, and begins to pull things out. He slides over 3 regular healing potions and 3 greater healing potions for you all.
Each?
Just in total.
Oh.
So 6 in total. However y'all want to distribute those.
I'm just gonna take one of each.
I say our little sorcerer wizard person,
Zalfra.
our non-tanky person gets one of the greater.
As a note for like
Talking
for-
shit.
for hit points and whatnot, all of y'all are over 100 except for Zelfra.
Yeah. So Zelfra gets 2 greater.
And then as far as who has healing capabilities go, I know you two do. You both have access to cure wounds, and I believe you both have access to revivify.
Yeah.
I do not.
I do not.
Go off.
Oh, I still need to change my spell. From
Yeah,
my
you get the
level up.
one spell to change, as long as it's the same level of spell. So you can't
Oh,
do
yeah,
like
I can
ice
get
knife
ice
for
knife
shatter.
Yeah.
Nerd talk.
So y'all don't have to like divvy them up exactly. Y'all can have one person hold on to all of them and then like when they're needed distribute. This is just he's getting y'all equipped a little bit.
Yeah.
He also gives y'all a pair of sending stones. Just a single pair of sending stones.
I already have some.
I already have some.
Okay.
Well, this is for inter-party communication when y'all are away from each other.
I'll need.
So whoever wants to mark that down, y'all have a set of sending stones.
Did I get
Yeah,
my
I'll add
sending
it.
stone back from?
From Kova?
Yeah,
Would you have asked for it back?
probably not. So she can contact me. So
Yeah.
probably not. Okay. Well, then.
but- You can notate that she has the other one.
Yeah.
Sending stones, plural.
Yeah. So this is a set. They're
Okay.
connected to each other. And then you also see him pull out. You also see him pull out an Exandrian world map. This is the
Oh,
first
okay, yeah.
time This is the first time all of you have seen all of Exandria on one map together.
Whoa.
Damn.
Right there in front of you.
Yes.
Print it off.
I will at some point.
Yes.
But he pulls this map out, and there's no notations or anything on it, but he does have some pencils and markers and pens to begin notating on this. And he begins to ask y'all known locations that he's been to and things like that, and y'all are able to cross-reference y'all's information. I'll say, everybody here, give me a group. We'll say investigation check. This is cross-referencing data and doing some detective work.
Before we get into that, is everyone cool if I just take one of the regular potions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need any of them, so.
I'm pretty sure I have some.
Investigation, you said?
Yes. And I'll roll for y'all's other two.
Does it have to do with if you undead?
No, unfortunately. Actually, no. Yes.
Wait, what?
I won't tell you exactly why.
He took a risk.
I wasn't even paying attention to what we're rolling for, so.
Investigation.
No, I mean
Oh.
like the thing we're investing.
Oh. By the way, Belwyn got a nat 20.
Oh, damn.
A nat 1 and a nat 20.
No shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, so we got a nat 20 for a total of,
Uh,
just because I'm curious.
28.
Nice. Tiergrim,
Huh.
your investigation check.
Oh, 14.
Kayla.
16.
19.
Alrighty.
All the
Go
teens.
fuck myself.
You definitely won.
Why?
Hey, that's all above 10, which is good.
Yeah.
Uh,
I rolled a 14 if that's
You and Belwyn both got a natural 20. Zelfra rolled a natural 10 plus whatever her bonus is. She has a passive 20, so I imagine it's high. Oh, she only got plus 5 to investigation?
Interesting.
Okay.
Plus 2.
So you all begin to pour over what y'all know. And none of y'all are like marking anything specifically on the map. Y'all are saying these things to Rowan, and y'all see he's not even looking at the map and marking accurate spots of where y'all are saying things, right? And the map begins to fill all over Taldore with different markings. Places that y'all are all aware of.
Interesting.
All of the places that Jameson owned. Zem, you and Belwyn both notice. Once all these marks are put down, 4 locations in Taldore. There's one just south of the Emerald Outpost.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have been there.
Mm-hmm.
That was Soretto Mine. That's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
active and operational.
Mm-hmm.
One just outside of Kaimol in the Iron Seat Ridge.
Mm.
One just around Gat Shadow, just outside of Westrun. And the last one on the other side of the Alabaster Sierras, Whitestone, where y'all had heard there was ships leaving. Those 4 locations also happen to make a perfect line across the continent. And y'all were told in Soretto Mine that there was an underground tunnel that connected all of the labs.
That checks out.
Yeah.
You also see markings in Wildmount, in Nicodranus, Port Damali, and Gwarden, that all 3 also line up.
So it has to be along that line.
Both of these line up on the continents, and then there's a couple outliers that seem like they don't line up with anything else, and Rowan's sitting here staring at it, little confused, trying to piece it together. Like, there's got to be some sort of like triangulation here. Like, wherever this island is has to be set in all of this. Zem Arash comes over and just lays next to the map, and his tail lays straight across the entirety of the map. I'm gonna come over to the map and point.
I was
things out.
gonna say, yeah, I need
So
Visually.
visuals.
The line in Taldore
Yes.
Uh huh.
runs like this.
Okay.
The line in Wildmount runs like this.
Mm-hmm.
And Arash's tail goes right across here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Bermuda Triangle.
There's a perfect reef
I see it.
that exists here. No charted islands other than Everplume.
Interesting. Okay.
So it's by Everpool.
I will say, with the two nat 20s, the combination of everyone here looking at things, y'all are able to discern that the most likely location of this island is in a reef in the middle of the Lucidian Ocean, just south of the sheer channel, called the Torrid Reef.
Solid.
Rowan begins to shout out some stuff, talking about, you know, the ways that magic could be used to form an island from a coral reef that sits in the middle of the ocean, how that sits a lot closer to the surface of the water than the depths of the bottom of the ocean, and how you could use magic to raise the earth even higher, how you could literally man-make an island
So terrifying.
in this location.
Great.
So that's where we need to go.
That seems like the most likely location. I points you in a direction at least.
Yeah.
You can see, like, there's a vein on the side of his head that's, like, sticking out. Like, this man's brain is going right now.
Relax, old man.
Gonna poke the vein.
Take a deep breath.
Don't do that.
Stop.
I will electrocute you.
This man has been planning this out. And y'all said y'all had notes, right?
Yes.
Someone
Yeah.
does.
They're right here.
You pass over the notes. He starts looking over all of y'all's notes that y'all saw, or that y'all have somewhat skimmed through. Some of y'all haven't read these. And I know that for a fact.
I've read it. Mostly.
But he begins reading through them, and you see he looks through all of, like, the Gwarden notes that y'all had. All of the stuff from the very early days. He reads through all that, and okay, that's nothing specifically from him. He begins to look through the notes from Soretto Mine. The notes that y'all most recently got. And on the first page, he stops.
Never mind.
And he looks up at y'all. Do y'all know how old this man is?
Actually, just about to.
We heard he's supposed to be dead. I kind of communed with the matron of ravens about it. No. He's old.
Well, yeah, I was actually just about to ask you.
Technically, he's not old.
Y'all said he's human, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Technically, he's not old.
This man, these notes from, I assume y'all got these from mine.
Yeah.
Y'all.
Yeah.
The date on the first page is 584 PD. Just a reminder, it is 857 PD currently.
How many years?
Okay, so he is really
30,000.
fucking old.
This is almost 300 years later. These notes are almost 300 years old.
Oh no, all you fuckers are about 100. That's a third of that.
Try 1,000.
Okay, this dude is
don't know.
older than I am. And he's human.
And he's older than me, and I'm tiefling, okay?
He's
He's
cheating.
human.
I don't know.
Okay,
how
okay.
People, I'm going to burn the house down.
Please don't. This took us a while to build, and
Yeah,
there
I
are
heard
some
that.
entities upstairs that would get free if you did.
That was just my way of saying shut the fuck up.
He takes things literally, I'm sorry.
Sorry. There are names of people in here. An individual named Asura, Thom, Gratilo.
We met Gratilo.
Sounds familiar.
Gratilo, he runs the mines.
Yes.
Yeah, in here he left the mine to him.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah, he did. Yes, that tracks.
There's also mention of a
Nice.
wife and a child.
Apparently.
The wife,
Mhm.
her name's Eliza, and
Haven't been able to fact check that part.
child named Yeza.
Yeah.
This is. How long have you had this?
A minute.
month or two.
No, because we got it before you.
No, I was
No,
here.
this is Soreto notes. This is Soreto Mind
I
notes.
was
This
here,
was
Vince.
this was just after Tomei left.
Sorry, I thought this was when we got the first boat.
No, no, that was the Gordon notes. That was
Yeah,
the Gordon
that-
notes.
That was way over there.
Sorry, never mind.
You're not sorry.
Yes, I am.
He begins to pour over him more and more, and you watch his expression like drop at some points, and then light back up with excitement, and then confusion, and then empathy.
Acceptance. You're going through the same.
Uh,
experience.
No, like empathy. You see the page that he stops on. A couple of you also stopped on when you read through this because seeing the pronouns she and her scratched through. He
My main sympathetic.
I lied.
you see he begins to like start writing notes down on the side.
You're cheating off our answers, man.
Make a perception check. Whoever wants to try and see what he's writing.
Percepi whippy.
Never again, please.
I say that every single time.
Oh, every skill has a weppy attached to it.
Yeah, some sort of attachment.
Investy Westy.
Investy Westy.
I'm kind of upset.
I think the only one I haven't come up with is acrobatics.
Performance.
Acrobatics. Performing one.
Never mind.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatic Patty? Acrobatic
Acrobato.
Patty? I don't know. Acrobatic Patty.
Acrobato.
Acrobato.
You said what?
Perception
What are we
check.
rolling? Okay.
Not funny.
Nat 20.
13.
13?
Yeah.
13. Okay.
24.
Okay.
What?
I like this little.
You two, it's hard to read what he's writing. The script is not like super easy to read just looking at it. You two, on the other hand, are sitting right next to him.
And I spent time with him.
You've
so
spent a lot of time with him.
I know his handwriting.
He's writing down numbers.
He's doing math.
You see the numbers that he's writing down right now. The total that he has written down, and the word next to it says 5,684 people. He also writes down shattered teeth, Marquette. He writes down ancient flying cities. And the last thing that he ends up writing down in all caps, AVANAS. Avanas. Who has actually read the notes? Like actually above table read the notes.
Read
have
it,
not
but it
been
was a
given-
while ago.
I have not been given access, but I also have not asked for it. I am currently reading the notes.
I'll let you go ahead and read them then.
I read up until the pronouns. page.
Scroll all the way to the top and then. Sorry, there's a lot of notes.
Can I just copy and send this to me?
Yeah, here.
I've read them,
Pardon my.
but it was a long time ago.
Okay.
Sorry, I did not mean to kick
Brain
you.
has them.
Yeah, I'll send them to you.
I won't
So
lie. No, I don't.
the notes from Soreto Mine play out the course of roughly 50 years of time.
Jesus.
The notes have personal history of Jameson in them, personal history of his locations, personal history of how many employees he's hired. So Zem, since you've read the notes,
Yes.
all the things that he's written down are things that currently are relevant. The amount of people is an estimation of how many people he had under his employ at the time. The locations, Shattered Teeth and Marquette, you know those to be other continents. You know Marquette makes sense. That's where he's from.
Yeah.
Shattered Teeth, you've read into the notes. He journeyed to the Shattered Teeth, which is abnormal for anyone who isn't from there.
Okay, yeah, no.
To be able
Okay,
to go there and survive. He was studying ancient flying cities.
Yep, I remember that part.
Avanas is the only thing that you didn't know, that you didn't read in there. and he hasn't marked over y'all's notes or anything, but he points at that and sees y'all looking at his words and looks at y'all. I think I found the name of the city.
No shit.
You
It's,
had it all along?
it's and he pulls the notes out and he starts to show y'all that there is messages hidden in the notes.
Damn.
Like there are small little
Like a
cryptic
cipher?
ciphers
Okay, I'll
hidden
take
in
it.
the notes. He begins to show y'all the one that he found that says Avanis will fly. And as he's like pointing this out, Zem, because of you got the natural 20. Sorry, Huxley, because of your natural 20 on the perception check, as he's pointing these out, you happen to catch another one in there that says Civilization's Dawn.
What?
Civilization's Dawn.
Dawn, okay.
Make a history check. Unless you're saying it out loud as you read it off.
Civilization's Dawn?
Yeah.
The rest of you all, because you aren't
I got nervous.
mostly, because the rest of you are all raised on this world, know this world's history a lot more, you're kind of a little outside of it. You all recognize
Fucking weeaboo.
the next upcoming holiday,
Oh.
Civilization's Dawn.
Oh, we're running out of time, bitches.
In about a little over a month.
We're running out of time,
That's
bitches.
a lot of time.
No, we're running out
If you're
of
traveling
time.
on the sea, it's not.
Yeah.
Wait, huh?
Grab some bump room.
We got a month.
It's
According to
Mach
these
9.
notes and the ciphers, we got a month.
To what?
We died.
He carried out his plan.
From what I'm able to put together here, and from you finding that, I imagine Civilization Dawn is when Avanis will fly. And if he was studying ancient flying cities and he has a man-made island, I believe this man is going to create the first flying city since the Age of Arcanum.
Well, we need to get to the island before it flies, I guess.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
That's a bad thing.
Hold on.
When the first flying cities in the Age of Arcanum, according to the history that we've been able to find, when the first flying cities were raised in the Age of Arcanum, it sparked the beginning of the Age of Arcanum. This was when innovation in magic and spellcraft became bolsterous and grew. Everybody was beginning to use magic and cast spells. And it was a much different time.
Yeah, it was.
You're familiar with it.
I'm tired of flying cities.
Some
What's
of
up with these people being so old?
some of these flying cities were great tokens of innovation and were beacons of hope for those of us who lived on the ground in the time, and some of these flying cities were intimidating forces to be reckoned with.
Well, it's a flying fucking city, and it's pretty much a fortress. At least in my experience.
Some people in our notes and our research felt the same as you. Most of these cities were intimidating. Seeing land fly overhead is not comforting.
It rivaled the gods, in my personal opinion.
Some of these cities were bad because of their inhabitants.
Yeah.
Some people, a lot of people, suffered. And he's staring directly at you. A lot of people suffered.
A lot
Because
people
of some
did
of those
more than
cities.
suffering.
I don't know what his plan is with this flying city, but he's not going to be able to keep himself hidden anymore once he does so.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Sorry.
We probably need to find a ship today and get on our way.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, arrows. Where can I find those?
Easy enough. Head downstairs to the armory if you want to show her where the armory is.
Follow me, darling. Let's go.
Keep your hands to yourself.
No promises.
Above table, before I forget.
Yes.
You explaining the floating city and stuff reminded me of Sonic Underground's floating island.
What language was that?
Galaxies. No, not the Greekanese.
So, you lead Kaylin down into the
Yeah.
underground here. Kaylin, this is very different from Daisy's.
Okay.
There is no labyrinth with weird sounds.
Okay.
She leads you down the spiral staircase into what looks like a stone elevator with a pedestal there, and she puts her medallion in it and drop of blood in the goblet on top, and you feel the floor move. And the walls begin to rise around you. In your mind, you think that you're not like physically moving. You think the walls and everything are changing around you.
We're moving. We're going down.
Okay.
It's magic. It's powered by my blood.
Are you going down with?
Sure.
Yeah.
Nothing else to do.
Okay. So you're there as well.
Oh, never mind. I'm not
Okay,
gonna-
never mind. So y'all continue to go down, and then you see a break in the walls, and you just see open cavern. It is gorgeous down here. There is an active waterway that runs into here that you can see. There's a couple boats tied up on a little dock. All of the people that are milling around down here, it's still like Clary orders, people who aren't like your normal type in society, but you've been around outpost scale. It's kind of comforting to you knowing that there's at least this powerful looking of people down here.
Yeah.
You lead her off down past the little walkway or the little water entrance area into a little supply closet, more or less. It's a small armory for projectiles specifically. So you see in there, not only is there just regular arrows, there is black powder shots for guns. There are ballista lances. There are bolas. There are different types of arrows for the different types of bow. So like you have short bow arrows, long bow arrows, bolts, crossbow bolts, light, medium, heavy. It's just all projectile ammunition in front of you.
This is a lot.
I mean, with the amount of people you see down here, we're ready for a fight.
I mean, you
Constantly.
don't
At
know.
all the outposts, honestly.
I'm gonna go towards the arrows and see what kinds there are.
Yeah. Make an investigation check.
Shit.
Can I see if I can, like, spot anyone I know? Like, just me.
Sure, make a perception check.
Yay.
What'd you get?
I got a 4.
Total? Did you roll a natural 1?
I got a 2.
Oh. I mean, there's regular arrows here.
I mean, you can add your plus to it.
What's the point?
You know what? I'll say this is a room that you know what you're looking for.
I was gonna say, can I have advantage?
Yeah, this is a room that you're like, you know what you're looking for. You're familiar with everything in this room.
Natural 20
Okay.
plus 2.
Okay. And what'd you get for your perception check? Dirty 20. Okay. So as you're like, you watch Kaylin begin to look around at them, and then her eyes go like
Light up.
wide a little, and you see her eyes go almost like antelope-like for half a second. And she immediately like charges over towards a section of arrows that she sees. You are able to find 2 arrows that have a strange purplish liquid inside of a little capsule inside of the head of it. It looks similar in design to like how you made your wyvern toxin arrows. But this isn't wyvern toxin.
Is there anybody around me?
I mean, Zem's around, but you see she's like leaning on the doorway, looking out, just like eyes looking. You see a good amount of people that you recognize. This is your home base. This is where you kick it most of the time. So yeah, people are waving to you, and like every once in a while somebody comes over and like, hey, good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Couple people like see you and like salute like instinctively because they know that you just got promoted, and
I'm just like,
and they like, and then walk off. Like it's nice. Normally you're one of those people seeing somebody else and like paying them respects and things like that. For once, everyone else is looking at you.
weird.
Not like in a bad way.
Weird.
Yeah. But you see Zem standing in the doorway, kind of a smile on her face.
I mean, doesn't this place have labeling? Like, come on.
Labeling. Wait, what?
What is this?
It's our storage, our ballistic
No,
storage.
like, what is this specifically?
Oh, can I?
Make a nature or medicine check.
It's a stick.
Does it have to do with anything
got
or the undead?
No. Unfortunately.
That's my better one.
Just a regular arrow.
Nature. Nature is my
That would be
better
funny though.
one. We'll
It's
see
the
how this
exotic
goes.
Angelic
I'm not
arrow.
good at either one.
Ooh, that's a 22.
22. You know exactly what this is.
But
There are many different types of creatures in this world that you can extract toxins from and put into a vial inside of an arrow. Wyverns are probably one of the more common ones for like very dangerous arrows. But one of the most exotic toxins to get your hands on really only comes from Jorhas and Wildmount, specifically from creatures known as purple worms. This is a purple worm toxin arrow. If you want to look up real quick, purple worm toxin, I believe you should be able to find it. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah. But you immediately recognize it and are able to let her know that.
be like, this. Only grab a few of these. Very important to our stores.
Holy
Very-
shit.
Very important. Don't grab all of them. We always keep a few on hand in case of, like, you know,
I mean,
threat level dragon.
we only need like 2, right?
Yeah.
To give the rest of y'all an idea, purple worm toxin, it's a DC 19 Constitution save. And if you fail, you take 12d6 poison damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it back.
Yeah.
Just be like, okay.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Let me know if you need anything else identified. I'm just gonna keep like waving and saluting.
I feel like it's Palpatine going down the escalator.
Yeah.
It's like Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Stormtrooper.
I hate you.
So Kaylin, you can mark down. I'll say roll a d20 for regular arrows, and roll a d4 for purple worm toxin arrows.
Come on. I got a 4.
14.
You have 10 arrows. You're able to get 10 regular arrows. You can get a little bit more if you want, but like that's what you grab thinking like this is an armory for other people.
Okay.
Yeah. So like you want to grab more, but there's that like if somebody offered you a donut out of a box of donuts, you don't go and grab like 6 donuts.
Fair.
You know?
I mean,
I'll
do.
grab 10. And then you said a D4.
Yeah, roll a d4 for
Be
purple worm
fast. I
toxin.
grab more than one.
1.
1. Get 2.
Okay.
I'll say you can get 2. Okay. So you're able to get stocked up on some arrows. You have more arrows now than you did.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
is there anything anyone else is looking to stock up on before leaving Outpost Talon?
Hold on. Let me check my inventory.
Pretty good.
Hold on.
Or is there any other questions you guys have for Rowan or Shadea? Questions for each other? I will say this is kind of the first time that Huxley and Deergrim have been like
By themselves.
kind of by themselves in a moment. So I feel like it's one of those of just like staring at each other trying to figure out what the fuck each other are.
What are
It's
you?
like you're staring at a slime thing, and you're staring at a person who can literally change their face at any given moment.
What are you?
That's funny coming from someone that has the physical body of gelatinous goo.
Well, yeah, we want to know what each other are. So what are you?
I don't want to know what you are. I just let things be things. I'm a changeling. I don't really know. What part of I've like died
Well,
several
I'm a plasmoid.
times? Plasma, like
So,
plasma, like from the blood.
Both of you make history or nature checks to see if you recognize that term from either of you.
I quit.
What do you get?
I quit.
Did you get that one?
I quit.
I quit too.
Do you also get a nat
I
one?
got a 2.
Okay.
That's 2. It's a 4. So.
So
I quit.
you both hear each other. You both hear each other
Good job.
say what y'all are.
Oh, I still made a loud noise.
But for some reason, Teargrim, yeah, he's a changeling. And Huxley, yeah, that's a plasmoid. Y'all mix up the terms. So like you think, yeah, he's just a changeling.
So
Like that's just he's able to just do that.
Wait.
you're literally me.
And then you
Like-
think,
Yeah, you're me too.
yeah,
I am him, and you are him, or it.
But no, because I am them, but you are also him.
But
But I'm it, and you're also...
we're it, so we are legion. And just changes a whole bunch of voices just to fuck with them all at the same time as
I do
voices
it the
talking
same
to her.
the fucking time too.
yeah, no. So you do your thing where you like speak so many different voices at once. Huxley sounds like a choir of people talking at once. So like where you have the ability to sound like many different voices and change it constantly, he can sound like all of them at once.
So you are a changeling. Why are you saying you're a plasmoid?
But I'm not a changeling. I'm made of slime. There's no human flesh. There's no blood. There's no...
Then
Rowan's just sitting here.
again, you say
don't change color.
plasmoid. Like, are you plasma from like someone's blood?
No.
Like,
I'm just made up of a bunch of atoms.
everything's made of atoms.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make any fucking sense.
Mines are blue, I bet.
Yours are what?
I put the inside of my cheek.
Actually, you're Rowan speaks up at this point. He's just been sitting here eating, like
Watch.
watching.
Stop
He
that.
he gestures over and is just like, "You're actually a little purple."
Blue.
Remember you did the dye,
The drink
the drink
with
that
the
changed
sparkly
your.
purple
Oh,
galaxy.
yeah, I'm a little purple right now.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, I
how did you get purple?
a drink. An alcoholic drink
Does it
with some
sti-
glitters in it.
Reaches in and grabs the elixir of the gods that I got.
Yeah?
Just like, I was not going to share this with anybody, but I am genuinely curious.
What?
This isn't from here, and I mean literally anywhere here.
Okay.
Rowan's like staring at that, just like.
You can have some too if you want. There's actually a lot more liquid in this than
What's
there
up?
should be.
What is it?
And he just.
Guess after you drink if you want one. I'm gonna hand him the elixir of the god.
Yeah.
What is this?
So are you like
It's an
pouring?
alcoholic drink.
Are you pouring him a drink, or are you just
No,
like
you
handing him
just
the
drink
bottle?
straight
Okay.
from the bottle.
So a beautiful dark glass bottle with like this intricate filigree on it.
I was gonna say.
The cork on it isn't like a regular cork material. It's almost like a soft glass. And when you pull it out, you hear it.
It's the most beautiful. Boom.
Yeah.
So it's. not
It's
from a
alcohol.
drink.
The smell hits your smell receptors. And everyone upstairs sees Huxley. Parts inside of him begin to have little like bright glows, like little stars inside of him. You don't see this, you're just smelling it.
Is that normal?
What's normal? What the fuck? For my star form, yes. And I'm not in my star form. I have star form.
Like this and goes to my like Aurora Borealis like myself.
Yeah, you see him drop his form and go into his true form. And
Oh.
it's this like gossamer. It's the same form that you saw him in when he hit the earth in front of you, when he
Oh, yeah,
rejoined the
I forgot about
party.
that.
When he rejoined the party, you see him drop into that, and it does have this like almost like freckles on him that are just bright white,
Oh,
all dappled around him.
oh, okay. No. I look like stars in the night sky.
Rowan
Come from the stars.
That's what I've been told.
Rowan picks up another bite off his
I don't
plate.
remember.
Same.
Rowan picks up another bite off his plate and says, "Are you gonna drink some?"
Do I have a cup?
You could drink from the bottle.
You know what? I'm just gonna put my finger in
Okay.
That's
because I absorb.
that's fine. Like
Yeah. So you stick your finger in. You have to extend it a little bit because it's a little lower than you anticipated.
Just like,
Yeah. But you, as soon as your finger touches the surface of it,
yeah.
Huxley, your vision goes black.
oh god.
And you watch.
I'm going.
No, you watch in your vision. Stars begin to appear.
I'm fainting.
You after like a second, the stars begin to rapidly appear, and you are standing essentially in the middle of space.
The cosmos.
I've never been this fucking high.
And you watch your like self, and I'll say make an insight check with advantage because it's yourself. You're trying to insight yourself,
I fail at that every day.
and I'll explain what you see outside of all
great.
this.
Oh, that's so much better. Insight?
Yes,
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 22.
22. This isn't actually like physically happening in the world. This
Okay.
is all your mind reacting to whatever this liquid is that you just touched with your finger. You see these stars begin to have lines connect between them, and you begin to see your star map all around you.
Oh. Oh.
Teargrim,
Yes.
you see Huxley like put his finger into it. You watch the coloration where his eyes generally are, the thing that signifies his eyes, disappear. You watch those stars inside of him become more prevalent, and lines begin to connect to them, through them. His like humanoid form that he maintains starts to slowly like go more amorphous
Oh,
and more
God.
blob-like.
get a bucket.
He's going down.
But yeah, there's no sound coming from him other than the just that like
Bubbling.
bubbling, gurgling, thick liquid sound.
Just looks very like confused and concerned at Rowan. Just like,
He's just
where's the bucket? Where's his bucket?
he looks over and like the bucket's in the room. Belwyn gets up and runs for the bucket. Comes back quickly and yeah. As you pull it away, you watch he's not leaving it.
Pulls out my lighter.
Huxley,
Yeah.
in this beautiful space in your mind, seeing your star map, you are experiencing emotions and feelings you have never experienced before. Like, you're probably going to come out of this a changed person.
Oh God.
A little bit.
Okay.
It's butt.
And like that thought comes to you as you're like, this is beautiful, this is gorgeous. Ow, 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 ow. And you suddenly snap to, you watch the slime out of the bottle. And you like look, and you see his eyes come back. The starry form of him starts to drop. And you're slightly blob. And Belwyn is like trying to get you into the bucket, and he looks at you and is like, sorry.
Do we hear this down?
Yeah, y'all are coming back upstairs at this point.
So you're cut off forever from that.
Belwin's just like, what the fuck is that, man?
It's literally booze from fucking Ysgard.
Rowan goes, I had a guess. I didn't want to spoil anything. You said you are connected to the stars somehow.
Yeah.
That is stuff from beyond the stars.
Yes. I don't know. He's gonna be a little bitch. I apologize, but damn.
Huxley, there's a part of you inside that like has never really understood yourself.
Yeah.
Right? Like you woke up on this world in a lab,
Yeah.
terrified for your life, being experimented on constantly.
Sorry.
Your pen.
But having that drink having that drink of whatever it is that Tiergrim just gave you, and having this conversation and everything, for once, there's a sense of belonging coming from this world.
Oh, no.
Something telling you that maybe you're supposed to be here,
Huh.
rather than that thought that's always sat in the back of your head of why did I end up here.
I don't want to drink.
As the two of you are coming up, Rowan goes, sure, and reaches over and bottoms up,
What the
takes a little sip, and hands it back over, and you watch his eyes go white.
Oh, what the fuck?
And he just stares.
Are we drinking booze?
I don't think anybody else
This
missed
is
it.
booze. Gimme.
No, yeah, I don't think anybody.
No, give it to it.
Let me try it.
Puts it out and pulls out like what's it called, the flask that I can set on fire.
An alchemist fire?
Just like
Alchemist fire?
anybody asks for this again, old Tiergo's gonna come out. I was just trying to get to know you, and you decided to have a fucking manic episode.
Do it.
And now he's sitting there going,
Yeah, Rowan's just staring. It's not. He doesn't look like he's in pain or anything. He's just
if you
like,
think that face is my pain, that's not.
he's just blankly staring. His eyes glowing white.
Clip it.
And like after a couple seconds, he just, gods.
I really want to try this shit. I might die. It
That
might
stuff
kill me.
is something else.
I want to try it.
Just trying to take a big swig of
Yeah.
it.
You don't have an effect like that with
Yeah. If anything, I feel like I'm
I
back.
don't like changing booze.
it.
This is not therapy.
Rowan.
It's there because I need it.
Rowan puts a hand out. Rowan puts a hand out to get you all to shut the fuck up. And goes, some of you, and looks at you specifically, Kaylin, should not drink that right now.
No, I'm just kidding.
That is something that I can see why you're not experiencing anything with it. You've been there.
I had a friend that's there to make it.
Yeah, you've been there, though. Your soul has traveled through Ysgard. Tell me, whenever you're engaged in a battle, and you are just going to town, that euphoria that you feel in that moment,
I don't know. I haven't been in like an actual conflict. That like my old self, yeah.
in Ysgard, that's heightened.
Oh,
What we just experienced, and Huxley, he looks at you. What we just experienced was transcendent euphoria.
so maybe this one should try it.
Yeah. It was very
Maybe.
therapeutic for me.
I would recommend not right now. Y'all have a mission y'all should focus on.
No, it's
And this one may end up worse than a rabbit in heat.
you should definitely.
That sounds wonderful. Give
Yeah,
me.
you should definitely.
No. On this ship. We gotta run.
You hear
Mine
through
too.
the walls of the house in the distance the ding ding of the dockyard bell. The dockmaster calling for ships to move in and out.
Doc Machina, sorry.
Let's go.
You all gather yourselves and make your way to the North Bay docks. Everybody make a perception check for me.
What the fuck?
Damn.
Oh, goddamn. I have a lot for my perception.
Zelfra got a 14. Sorry, no, 22. Sorry. She got a 22. Belwyn got a. Belwyn got a 25.
I didn't want to roll.
So 25, 22, Zem,
11.
Teardrum.
18.
12.
Not 20 plus 5, 25.
Okay, so you and Belwyn both have eyes on everything. Y'all are looking at everything.
I have so many eyes. Mine's 4.
So, getting to the docks here, it is very busy. You see a human man with sun-bleached skin holding a very thick stack of like paperwork on top of a clipboard that shouldn't be able to hold all this. And he's in the process of like sprinting from one ship to another, getting information, filling out logs, checking cargo, things like that. You get a sense this is the dockmaster. And he is so busy right now that most of y'all feel like he would not have time for y'all.
Interesting. So you're
Um,
saying we steal a ship?
No.
as y'all approach towards the docks, Huxley, you and Belwyn get a good lay of everything. There are 5 ships currently at the 4 docks. You see one of them is a smaller ship, accompanying an empty side of one of the 4 docks. The first ship that you see is a large wooden passenger ship bearing the colors of the Cloven Concord, the ruling nation of the Swavane Islands and Menagerie Coast. And the name emblazoned on the back of it says the Lucidian Songbird. You can see at this dock there is essentially like a little like booth, and people in the process of exchanging gold for a ticket and carrying bags on board. The next ship is a smaller messenger ship. Both ships you see are 2-mast ships. I should mention that. This one you see is bearing the colors of Port Damali, colors that you recognize, Kaylin. And the name of the ship is the Rumblecusp Express. I'll say, Kaylin, you're the only one from Port Damali. Make a history check.
Please be good. Please be good. Since it's from Port Damali, can I have advantage?
Sure. Because I want one of y'all to get this. And you're the only one who's from Port Damali.
Okay, that's better. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You've spent some time on the seas with your dad when he was still around. You remember in more recent years, you've actually seen this ship. It's not your dad's friend ship.
Okay.
There's not enough vines growing around it for it to be your dad's friend ship. But you do remember seeing this ship being a part of a fleet of ships. This is one of 5 ships owned under a man named Ford Stone, a half-orc man who some people say is a hero of the Lucidian Ocean and the slayer of Ukatoa, the sea serpent. Yeah, this is one of 5 ships under his fleet. He's also known by another name in some circles, especially circles around Darktoe. He is known as Captain Tusktooth.
So where's Port Damali?
Port Damali is about here.
Where are we?
Y'all are here.
Still back.
Stillben. And Rumblecusp is, I believe, here.
That's where we have. No, well,
No.
don't we have to be like right here?
It's up here, this area.
Oh, this
Yeah.
area. Fuck.
The third ship you see is this ship dwarfs the rest of them.
So it's a frigate?
A massive, what looks like a modern day cargo ship.
So a frigate. Holy fuck.
You can see the forecastle and rear castle of this sit a whole like story of a building higher versus like normal deck heights. The very front end of this ship is thick steel plate, whereas the rest of it is all wooden. There is no mast on this ship. You see people are in the process of loading and unloading cargo. This ship bears its colors along its hull, since it does not have a mast, of Uthadern. Colors you recognize, because you've traveled there before. My Wildmount peeps, being Kalen and Teargrim.
Duh.
I'm not going to make you roll for this.
Okay, thank God.
You both recognize Uthadern as the northern dwarven elvish diarchy that exists up in the northern area, the frozen wastes area of Wildmount, up north of the Savalier Wood. You both would know that the only way to get there from here would be to sail around the entirety of Wildmount or straight through the Shearing Channel.
Oof.
Okay, where do we have to go again?
Here,
Right there.
Okay.
this is the Shearing Channel.
Yeah.
This ship is also, the name emblazoned upon it is called the Quaker.
I'm sorry.
Quaker oats?
Yeah.
Like Quaker as in Quaker oats?
Yeah.
We're going to take an oath of purity if we get on the ship? God damn it!
You have a good idea. Quaker means because it's breaking ice as it's
Yeah.
traveling through.
No, but it's funny.
You see a ship that definitely stands out amongst the rest here. A very old but well-maintained sailing ship. This ship bears colors of an unknown nation to any of you.
Is it far west?
Y'all are welcome to make a history check.
Yes.
See if y'all can discern any pieces of the colors.
Does it have to do with Fae Fiend or the Undead? Motherfucker, I'm still gonna try.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
Okay.
6.
6.
Oh, I got 5.
Okay.
Not 20 for a total of 28.
Jesus.
Good job.
So, You see the image on this flag, the colors. What you see is a star, a 5-pointed star, each of the tip a different color. At first, you think the worst
Right.
because of the Chroma Conclave.
Right.
Each one of the tips is the same color as each of the dragons that terrorized Taldore, and then you shut that shit down
Yeah.
internally.
Yeah.
But a star with the 5 colors, one at each tip: red, green, black, blue, white. And then towards the center, the center is a pentagon, essentially breaking up the 4 points, that seems to become an aperture inside, and as it goes in, those colors begin to blend into each other.
Sounds like some Soviet Union shit.
The colors make you think Chroma Conclave, but the Chroma Conclave was destroyed.
Right.
The heroes led the Vox Machina. They did that.
Yeah,
They-
we've met them.
Yeah.
They're alive.
Yeah, they killed the Chroma Conclave. So that's definitely not Chroma Conclave colors. It's a nation, but it's not a nation you know. You've seen flags from Isilra. You've seen flags from Marquette.
I'm somewhat well traveled.
You've never seen any flags from the Shattered Teeth, though. There's a very real possibility that this could be somebody from the Shattered Teeth. Which in your mind also means that this would be probably one of the most proficient sailors that you can think of.
I'm gonna look at everyone. I'm gonna go, guys. Trust me on this.
Okay.
By the way, this is a single mast ship, old sailing ship.
I want to get on that ship. And I point to the one with the 5-star flag.
Well, do we know which way they're going?
I suspect. I don't know where they're going,
Shattered Teeth is down here, by the way.
Fuck.
but if we pay them handsomely, I'm sure they'll get us to where we need to go, and they'll be one of the best sailors to take us.
Wonder
Well
what time to
then,
get there,
I
too.
mean, we really don't have much time to argue, so yeah, I guess.
Why not these guys? He points to the big frigate ship.
There's a fifth ship, by the way.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck!
damn.
I thought that was
And
the ship.
no, this is the fourth. That was the
Never
fourth
mind.
ship.
I
Rewind.
do it as I can.
It also its name is the strangest of all of them because you're not sure if it's all entirely common.
Right.
But the name of it is the Wished Azala Yi, Y-I.
Yee?
Yee,
That's what I
motherfucker.
heard.
And then lastly, a smaller mastless ship, roughly about the same size as the Rumblecusp Express, but no sails. This one, similarly to the Quaker, has a large steel plate at the front of it, bearing the symbol or the colors of the Dwendalian Empire.
Nope.
The ship also seems to have, just from y'all taking a look at some of the people on these ships, most of them all have like standard run-of-the-mill crew, your sailor types. There are 3 people in wizardly robes on this ship
Oh, fuck.
that are in the process of using magic to move crates on and off. You see one of them just sitting there and staring at all of them, an elderly elven man. I say elderly. He's an
Like a
older
javelin.
elven man with like silver hair.
I want to kick them in the teeth.
Teargrim,
My javelin.
make a history check.
Oh, fuck. Why is it me? Nani? Sorry.
Nani the fuck?
You said history?
Mm-hmm.
Got a 12.
12. You swear you've seen this guy before. You swear you've seen him before.
Can I get
Either-
closer?
Well, just from this like immediate glance at him, you swear you've seen him at a distance at Jackson's execution. He was there with the Cerberus Assembly,
Oh, I don't remember the Cerberus Assembly. Actually.
the large organization or large powerful organization of mages, of archmages that work very closely with the Dwendalian Empire.
So bad juju.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, you don't even have to get closer. You don't feel like you should approach him. Like there is something about him that screams, "Stay away."
So which boat are we going for?
Oh,
Not
and this
the
one's
last one.
this one's called the Frost Lust.
Okay.
I say the five-pointed star.
Let's
I
go.
repeat what I said.
Let's go.
Because I think that boat is from the Shattered Teeth.
If we can.
One of the most treacherous areas. So if they can get there, they can get us most anywhere.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, isn't it on the way?
No, not really. But if we pay them handsomely enough, I'm sure they'll go out of their way.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's not on the way?
It's a little more south
Isn't
than
fuck,
where
that's
we
not
want to
really-
go.
I know, but isn't our destination like right here?
Yeah, but if we pay them handsomely enough, I'm sure they take a detour.
Oh fuck, I'm stupid. Never mind. Map orientation.
So, what's the plan here? Y'all begin to walk towards the ship.
I'll
Yes.
talk to the captain.
Okay.
Can I cast friends?
Okay. First off, before we, if you want to, because that lasts for a minute, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say, I'll hold that you're doing it until the moment that you're about to step on the ship.
Okay.
But y'all begin to approach, and you can see many of the crew of the ship are common human and elf individuals. There is one halfling that's in the process of like climbing the rigging and replacing ropes and whatnot. And you see standing at the front of the ship, kind of just directing and saying things, a metallic person. A person who looks like they are themselves a machine. Stands and is shouting out orders. You see they're wearing these brilliant blue robes. And on their hip, catching a glance as y'all are approaching, they are definitely packing.
Big iron on his head.
It is a big iron, in fact. It is a revolver
Fuck.
posted up on his hip.
Is he Texas Red?
Make a perception check.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
I'll make one for...
Perception. Wait, where are you?
Okay.
Perception. 26.
You and Belwyn look at it. You and Belwyn look at each other and then look back at him. That is an arcane firearm. The only time that y'all have seen that before was on Belwyn's arm. But he's shouting commands and everything and sees y'all approaching. And you see he turns towards all of you and, hello, how can I help you?
Oh god, he's a Merv.
Hi, we wanted to get to a certain area and we wanted to see if you could help.
Are you the captain?
I am the captain. I am Captain Zero of the Wish to Zayla Yi. Y'all are looking for transportation. I'm sorry. I'm putting some things together right now. You see when every time he stops, by the way, one of his eyes starts to dim slightly and then comes back, almost like the light on the
Like, dude.
you know the light on the side of your computer
Yeah,
whenever
it
you're
goes
like
like-
loading something and it that's what his eye is doing whenever he stops. He stops and y'all are looking for travel. Where are you going?
Well, see, that's...
We're going to this place.
We're taking out our map.
Yeah, y'all pull out a map that Rowan had supplied to y'all, one that isn't marked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he looks and interesting.
Why is he looking just mean?
Are you all with the relocation group?
Yes!
Interesting. I need a group deception check.
What the fuck? I'm going to kill both of you. If we
It's okay. I can pull it. As long as we get around 10, I can pull it.
We'll get there. Don't forget y'all have y'all's bonus die that y'all can add.
Oh, yeah. Add a bonus die.
What happened to it? There it is.
You said intimidation,
Mm-mm.
deception.
Intimidation. You're taking us.
Yeah, you're not scaring him. You are lying to him.
No, I didn't. I was hoping for a nat 20.
Do I want to use this?
Relatively well.
Okay.
Remember,
I actually did really well.
this is a group. This is a group check. So all of y'all get combined together for this.
Exactly.
This
So
isn't an
I'm
individual
saying if
thing.
you guys get at least like around a 10, I can pull it. Don't worry.
Okay.
So Zem.
23.
22.
9. I mean 8.
Okay.
Net 20 plus 4.
Plus 5.
Alright, so when are we going to add the software update to nerf this motherfucker?
Yeah.
Did you not hear his rolls earlier? He got a 6 on a history check.
2 times he's rolled in his life.
Okay. So
I don't like my dice.
you all say this, and Zero, Captain Zero, looks at you all and, great! Mr. Iron will be glad to hear this.
Mr. Iron.
Great.
Do you have any luggage that you are bringing with you?
No, we
I'm
want it to
wearing
be as
it.
light as possible.
Are the animals included? And points towards the bear and dog that have followed y'all on board.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All
They
right.
are. They're very important.
We can make a request with the dockmaster for feed for the animals. We do not have any on board, unless you will be providing some yourself.
We do have food.
We have
I have about 40 pounds of salted rhino.
We have food. We have food.
Glad to hear. Well then, welcome to the Wish to Zayla Yi. Avanis awaits.
Avanis.
Full pin on grenade.
I just look at everyone like, make this convincing. Oh, I'm so excited. It's finally good to know the name of our new home.
I can't wait. We definitely needed the new scenery.
Anyone here just make me a straight intelligence check.
I'm not.
Is it just one person?
Anyone, just
Okay.
Where the
whoever.
fuck's intelligence?
On the front page.
Bite me. Don't actually.
17.
Sorry.
17,
16.
16, Teargrim?
20.
Teargrim,
Duh!
you're the only one who notices this, who picks this up.
Oh god, of course.
This ship is going exactly where y'all are wanting it to go. The flag that it's flying is unknown to you all. And those notes had hidden messages in them. And your mind, like staring at a jumble of words, like like a purposely scrambled anagram, you move all the words of the Wish to Zayla Yi around.
What does it say?
Eliza's Hideaway.
Oh.
You recognize that name immediately. This is Jameson's boat.
Damn it.
If y'all want to actually like write that down and everything, I purposely did an anagram for that name.
How do you just name off the boat? Sorry.
The name on the boat
Yeah.
is the Wished Azalea Yi.
How do you spell Azalea?
Azalea.
A-Z-A-L-E.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then Yi is Y-I.
Yee!
The first part of it, the of it isn't included. That's not a part of it.
Okay.
So just Wished Azalea Yi. If you move those letters around, it spells Eliza's Hideaway. But you all are given permission to come aboard the ship. No questions asked. You have successfully deceived Captain Zero
Without having to pay a fee.
without having to pay a fee.
Oh, yeah.
You all are welcome to take a look at the floor layout of the ship. You'll notice this ship does not have a rudder. And while walking around the ship, it does have a sail. Down in the lowest part of the docks, it does also have an arcane motor, an elemental motor.
Is it like the flying ships?
No, this is like the Quaker.
Oh,
It has the ability to travel without sails.
okay, that's pretty cool.
But y'all are assigned essentially roomage, down on the lowest dock or the lowest deck. There's 6 of y'all. 2 people can fit in a room, or 3 people can fit in a room tightly, or 2 people can get a room each. Right now, there's not a ton of people on board. But Captain Zero explains to y'all that before they leave the dock, there will be more people to board. They're expecting more people.
Okay.
Eventually, a younger human man comes up to y'all with a similarly small clipboard and, hi, it's a pleasure to see, relocators. So can we get a name and information so that we can make sure that y'all's accompaniments are ready for y'all when we arrive to Avanas?
Oh my gosh, yes. Yes. In my mind, in our head.
He's an Arechi.
You think of Reggie, do we want to use fake names? Yes.
Bubble Boy is mine. Bubble Boy.
No, you're not Bubble Boy.
I'm Bubble Boy. I get to choose my own big name. I am Bubble Boy.
Arachi cuts in. It's probably not going to be a convincing fake name. Like, that's not an actual, like, name. That's like a title more than anything.
I'm ready to roll.
I will set you on fire.
So, what are the names that y'all introduce yourselves with?
Bubble.
Elsbane Stormwrath.
Nice.
So, Huxley is Bubble Boy. If that's what you're sticking to, we'll see if it sticks. Teargrim, can you repeat that?
Elsbane Stormswrath.
Elsbane?
Elsbane. Elsbane and the funny E with the two dots above it.
Elsbane
Stormswrath.
Stormswrath.
What?
Okay, real quick, because I'm just gonna have y'all do checks as we get names out. Because I can't stand that I see Bubble Boy right here. So I need to see if they believe it. You want to roll deception for me for Huxley?
Okay.
Me?
Yeah, I have his.
No, for me to die.
What is happening?
You come
right
over here
now?
and roll. You have a +5.
I was fine.
Yep.
Awesome.
So we're gonna be rolling deception checks for all these names. What are you dying for?
I don't know. I think I'm in an insane asylum. I'm about to leave.
Being called
Shathid.
Are we purposefully giving bad
Yeah.
names?
Okay, what's your deception check?
It's about guidance.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about these two.
So you get a D4.
Yeah. 12 plus 2 makes 14 plus 5.
19. Okay. What's his passive insight?
Does Bubble Boy work?
Fuck, I'm tired.
I swear to God, if Bubble Boy works.
He looks at you and that makes sense. All right, Teargrim deception check for you. Your DC is a little lower.
26.
26. Did you have the scarring before or after the name?
What?
Was the name a choice after the scar? And he points at like
He's
the
the-
lightning on your arm.
He's sensitive about it.
Oh, sorry.
Not sensitive about it.
He's sensitive. He's gonna have nightmares tonight.
Anyways,
Barely. You listen to the one with horns. Let's her on the horns.
so do you prefer your name being Bubble or Bub or
Bubble.
Bubble? Okay, Bubble.
It's Bubble Boy. First person, last name.
Okay, Mr.
Okay.
Boy.
And Elsbane.
Yes.
Okay.
Storm Chaser.
And you are?
Storm's Wrath.
Oh.
Dingus.
Can of buds.
Roll a deception.
I'm going on break.
Oh, we'll be done soon. But go ahead. So what's the name? What's the name?
Kana.
I'm gonna go contemplate.
K-A-N-N-A. K-A-N-N-A.
No, it's Buds.
Kana Buds.
Buds.
I'm gonna do B-O dot like the
Okay.
umlaut above it.
Okay.
Because I actually kind of like that name. Kind of.
Fuck!
They look at you and okay.
I'm sorry. I'm kind of transitioning and I don't know what I want.
Roll with advantage. Roll with advantage. Roll with advantage.
17!
They look at you and congratulations. Kana is a beautiful name,
Well, thank
despite
you.
your orientation.
Well, thank you.
And you are?
Aylin Commonsworth.
Go and roll deception. Spell it for me.
For Aelin, Aelin.
Aelin.
Commonsworth, just Commonsworth.
All right.
Seppy Weppy. That's 27.
27. He looks at you and. Alrighty, Aelin Commonsworth. Alrighty, and you two. I will allow them to make their checks and everything separately. But cool. He writes down those names, and I don't want to assume anything. You all did step on board together.
Yes.
Are you all a polycule or traveling group?
It's kind of both.
Yeah, it's complicated.
There's a lot. We kind of just switch on days depending on the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not quite a polycule, but we also travel.
Yeah.
So the reason I ask, are we looking for separate commodes or singular commode?
Couple separate commodes.
Yeah.
Just like 2.
Okay.
Just so, you know,
Okay.
we can
Three,
exchange some
just in
things.
case, just for
We will-
Hildarts over here. I'm sorry.
It's so good. It was so good. So good that you squeezed it in there. He goes, yes, no, understandable. We can definitely we'll at least see if we can do 2. There is, of course, until everyone has come on, we won't know all the space that we have on the island.
Right.
Understandable.
Um,
I mean, we've done it in front of each other before, so if we have to
Right.
share a room, we can.
Oh, sounds like such a fun time. Keep in mind, this is like a 20-year-old human dude.
Yeah.
He's like younger than all of you, and he's just like, that sounds like a wonderful time.
Oh, I
Well-
thought we were still talking.
No. Y'all got onto the ship talking to Zero.
Yeah.
And then y'all went down to y'all's rooms and started unpacking some things, and
Oh,
this
I was
human came
laughing
over and
too
started.
much.
This human came over and started asking questions. You all may want to write down like everybody's names, by the way,
Oh shit.
because y'all are giving a fake name. Not just getting onto the ship, but y'all are gonna have to use the fake names for the entirety of your journey.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have a hard
To
time
keep up
remembering
that
Mr.
deception.
Boy, Bubble Boy.
No. Okay. Which one needs?
But y'all are able to get all of y'all's stuff unpacked and get yourselves comfortable and settled in onto the ship. Y'all have about 4 hours until the dockmaster kind of kicks the ship off the dock. So, is there anything that y'all wish to do before this ship leaves the dock?
Should we grab a bite to eat before we leave?
40 pounds of self
That'd be a wonderful idea.
By the way,
maybe
40
have a couple pounds.
drinks? Yeah, by the way.
And I'm gonna like whisper this to him.
You walked
I'll say y'all
out
are in
to
your
go-
rooms still.
Yeah.
You walked out to go to the bathroom. I kind of explained that we're kind of a polycule, but kind of not.
What the fuck's a polycule?
We're
Polyamorous
all fucking,
relationship.
We're all kind of fucking and romanticizing each other. Yeah. Sorry about that.
So we got acts apart.
Approaches Captain Zero.
Yeah. Y'all are all down in your rooms, so you'd have to come up to the top deck to go to them. But yeah, you go and find Zero.
No, I'm just gonna get some fresh air because if I have to be surrounded and make this part and breathe in the stupidity, I need to breathe.
Fair enough. So you go up to the top deck to at least get some fresh air. There is a
Oh, shit.
Hey, Bubble Boy, there's gonna be stairs on the boat. You okay with that?
there is a forecastle and a rear castle. Rear castle has the rudder, the helm up top and everything. Forecastle, there are benches and seating arrangements and things like that. Like this, the forecastle of this is meant to be a common space for everyone on this ship.
Okay.
So
So
you-
an observation post.
yeah, more or less. So you make your way up there. And Zero is also up at the forecastle. That's where he's shouting orders from and everything. But you're able to go up there and get a breath of fresh air. Is there anything else that you're attempting to do while you're up here?
I'm just gonna have a couple cigarettes and chew up my salted rhino meat.
Um,
Rhino.
as you're doing your thing, you know, just kind of breathing a little bit, there's a bit of anxiety. Like, the ship that y'all are standing on is owned by the guy y'all are chasing.
I haven't said that to anybody though.
You haven't.
Well,
Baron?
also to be fair, he did say Jameson will be.
Mr. Iron will be
Yeah.
glad to
So
see.
yeah, I think we all.
Y'all
kinda-
put together at least this ship is bound for wherever he is.
Okay, cool.
Y'all haven't put together that this is his ship yet, except for Tiergrim.
Yeah.
But you're sitting up there, you have that anxiety that like something bad could happen at any given fucking moment right now. And Zero looks over in your direction. After he's finished shouting a couple more orders, looks over at you and, "Hello, friend. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
You seem slightly stressed." And he pulls a small little flask from his side and hands it over.
I got my own, thank you. Boats and me have never gotten along.
Understandable. I can't even drink this. Puts it away.
Friends with him, you know I'm probably gonna have to destroy him.
I did notice one thing about you, and I apologize if this is kind of forward.
No, observations are good.
Sorry, that's not Teargrim laughing. I'm sorry, that's not Elephant
Yeah, y'all are gonna have to get used to this character. Y'all are about to sail in the open seas with him.
I noticed you take a second, and it looks like your power supply kind of like dims when you're processing information. Is that...
My creator wasn't thorough enough with my creation in the original stages of being created. I was originally created 1,000 years ago in a bright flying city called Aor. My creator was a small child. He died.
He died.
I was found by Mr. Iron 1,000 years later and repurposed to become something greater.
I know a couple of people that can help with upgrades if Mr. Iron is into that.
Mr. Iron has given me plenty of upgrades. Plus, some of my friends on Avanis also make upgrades.
Did you meet an automaton? Fuck, what was the automaton's name that founded me with,
Devaxian?
Yeah. Did you know an automaton a little bit bigger in the ruins of Aor named, fuck, you just said his name! Fuck!
Devaxian.
Devaxin.
You watch his eyes. He's still staring at you, by the way. His eyes didn't shut, the just light disappeared. Devaxian. Yes. He was a friend of mine. Many eons ago.
Eons? Isn't an eon like fucking 3,000 years?
I don't perceive time.
Hey,
So
Captain
why'd
Zero,
you
what
say-
time is it?
You watch him look straight up at the sky. It is currently 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You see the like clock tower in Stilben is 3 o'clock on the dot.
God damn, bitch, you should hear the fucking shit out of me, dude.
Captain Zero.
You licked my fucking hand.
That's a little forward.
Where'd you get the tongue? It doesn't feel human.
But Captain Zero stares at you. Do you know Devaxian?
Somewhat.
How do you know Devaxian?
Originally from Wildmount, kind of outside Port Tamale, a friend of mine asked to go to see the ruins of Aor, which is kind of strange that you're from there. Small world.
This is a much larger world than you think it is.
It's a
He's a fucking robot, man.
It just starts Red Dead Redemption, everybody.
No, to give you a sense of what like any sort of social interaction is going to be like with Captain Zero, he has a negative charisma modifier.
Oh my god! Oh
I am going to find a way to rizz up Captain Zero.
He doesn't have.
I will find a way.
You never know. But
He could
Yes.
level up.
I know Devaxian.
I'll say you and him kind of talk a little bit about Aor, and he puts a little bit of pieces together that like you existed at the same time as him.
Oh fuck.
Um,
That's what I was trying to avoid.
No,
Fuck.
he puts it together just like based off of context clues. Like you know Devaxian, you talk about Aor as if you've been there. You know it's been destroyed for a long time, but you don't look like the type that goes and like studies deep arcana. You look more like the guy who's protecting the people who go and study deep arcana. So he's kind of like putting together. He's kind of putting together that like either you've gone on many trips. Either you've gone on many trips to Aor in your life, or
You probably are.
you are as old as he is.
Did you put that together?
He's put it together.
Fuck.
Yeah, no. In your conversations with him, just to summarize a lot of the conversations so that we can move story stuff along, you're able to piece together, he is highly intelligent. Of course, he's a robot.
Yeah.
Limitless knowledge, essentially. Lower wisdom, negative charisma.
Great.
So-
This boat trip's gonna be interesting.
He's really good at being a captain because he knows what things need to be done, when they need to be done, how they need to be done.
Calculations.
He's terrible as a leader, which is why the individual who came to y'all with the clipboard earlier, the younger 20-year-old human man, is his first mate. Somebody who understands emotion and conversation and
Not being someone with really high grade Asperger's,
yeah.
which is essentially a robot. Shell case. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I had to do real life.
But you all eventually are able to gather whatever additional supplies that you need before the ship heads off. You hear Zero 5 minutes before push off or launch. Goes to the rear castle of the ship behind the helm, puts his hands on the knobs of it, and you watch his hands like merge into the wood.
That's weird.
And you watch him just open up his mouth and like a loudspeaker. All aboard! Ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
Bells going off on the boat. Sorry, Moose, I didn't mean to scare you.
He just thinks you're about
And you watch the crew members all begin to filter on. Since y'all have boarded, there have been at least 24 other people.
Crew members are just people.
Just people. People carrying bags. Y'all actually do recognize one of the groups. Y'all encountered them on the road. Y'all start to remember whenever y'all were traveling down the Silvercut roadway.
Was I there for that one?
This was before you rejoined. There was a campsite off on the side of the road with what looked like people who were in the process of like relocating.
Yeah.
Probably because of the wars, which y'all assumed. But you see some of these familiar faces now. They were relocating from wherever to Stillben. But eventually the gangplanks are pulled off, the rigging is dropped, the sail furls down, just a wind catches it, and the ship begins to make its way off of the docks.
Excuse me.
Make one last perception check of Stillben for me. As y'all set sail into the open sea of the Lucidian Ocean.
What's up, Sion?
Oh no. Did you get a nat 1?
I got a 10.
That's not a nat 1.
That's fair.
Why are you acting like it's a nat 1?
I think she's upset rolling
Well,
down.
no. I rolled a 2. I have a +8 in perception.
Oh, you keep rolling 2s. Yeah, throw that dice away. You keep rolling 2s.
Oh, you did
14.
14?
No.
Kirgram?
25.
25?
Can I give a couple points to Dan?
No, it's okay.
It's not.
I'm gonna say that Huxley rolled the 7 so that he has a low roll for once. You, Zelfra, and Belwyn are all looking out towards Stilben. Tirgrim, you,
Yeah.
Zelfra, and Belwyn are all looking out towards Stilben as the ship begins to sail away from port. Belwyn grabs your arm, and the amount of like strength that he's putting into his grip right now, you look down at him out of concern, and his eyes are locked.
On what?
You try and get a look with with that higher roll. You three all are able to see what it is, or you and Zelf are able to see what it is that he's seeing.
You give us a goosebumps and I'm gonna be bad.
You're gonna be mad.
Ah.
Standing on the dock, where y'all just left,
Fuck. God damn it.
stands a Leonin with a metallic arm and a metallic leg. Flanking him on either side, a woman wreathed in leaves. And you swear there's another person there, but it looks like nothing but shadow. As you see Leviathan. That's where we're going to end the session. As you'll sail away from that.
Levi was on the dock.
Yes. Along with Bobby. and-
I'm not talking about like ending session. I'm talking about what?
We don't know yet why.
Y'all did just take their boat.
Yeah.
They didn't know that the docks were moving quick. Y'all just took their boat.
Lit. Love that.
What's Bob?
So that's where we're gonna end the session. Y'all are on Jameson's boat that did have y'all's arch nemesis on it at one point in time, who isn't on it now, traveling towards the island where they're all supposed to be.
They just got fucked and they're pissed and we're gonna die.
It's gonna be some interesting turns of events.
Next time on Full Metal Alchemist.
And Alex is gonna be upset that he missed that.
Yeah.
I'll tell him. He'll know.
No, don't tell me next week.
Okay.
Actually, I do want to ask real quick before we like actually end the session. Zelfra doesn't know who this is, so she's not gonna point it out. Will you?
The 3 individuals on the dock?
Yeah, Belwyn's frozen.
That's not good.
Belwyn's frozen.
In time, I will explain it.
Did it
That's kind
seem
of
like he saw us?
They definitely saw us.
Yeah, no, they definitely saw y'all sailing away on.
It was one of those weird
But like
times.
see us individually.
Oh,
Wait, they're on the dock or are they on the ship?
They're on the dock.
they're on the dock.
Oh.
Oh, if they were on the ship, we're thinking, like, there's gonna be
We
a
got
fight.
on the ship they were supposed to get on.
We took their spots.
Y'all took my boat.
They took my turn!
One of them saw you individually.
Oh, shit.
I think. Was it Bobby?
Nope.
Or not Bobby, I'm sorry.
The woman wrapped in leaves saw y'all, and she had a smile on her face
Interesting.
as y'all sailed away.
Interesting.
So they're on the boat.
Yeah. So with that being the end of the session,
Wait, I want to hear Captain Zero's reaction. I mean, just flipping 3 random people off.
he's facing the other way.
Sweet, cool.
Yeah, because y'all are. I essentially imagine like y'all are standing on the end of the rear castle, like
Okay.
facing towards the docks that y'all are sailing away from. He's facing forwards out to open
My
sea. No, it's okay. Yeah, this is gonna be some super interesting events.
Thank God they didn't get on the fucking boat with us. That would have been bad.
You know what's funny?
Right.
You know what's funny?
Huh.
I didn't expect y'all to take this boat, but I did.
What?
Like part of me was like, okay, they're most likely, if they're gonna commandeer a boat, it's gonna be the Rumble Cusp Express. It's a smaller boat, smaller crew. Y'all could probably manage with just the 6 of y'all.
Right.
Y'all pay for travel. It's most likely gonna be on the Quaker,
Mhm.
because it's an ice ship. It's definitely heading in that direction.
Yeah.
I knew y'all would most likely avoid the Dwendalian Empire one. Nobody likes the Dwendalian Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
And then the passenger ship, y'all don't like people.
Yeah.
So some real life personalities tend to bleed into characters.
Yeah. So I imagine, like, y'all didn't want to get on a cruise ship. Y'all didn't want to get on the Dwendalian Empire ship. So that really only left 3 options. If y'all were going to steal one, it's one of the smaller ones.
Mhm.
If y'all were going to pay for passage, it'd be the bigger one.
And we chose neither.
No, you chose one of the smaller ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Wish to Zaylee.
That just happened to be going to the
Exactly
island.
where we wanted.
Exactly where
Dude,
y'all
this
wanted to
just turned
go.
like that. The last like hour has been a televised fucking TV show. Like that's the best fucking way to end an episode. It's just like, oh fuck. I like when a plan falls together. Even though we didn't make the plan, it just happened.
No, that's the funny thing. Y'all said that y'all don't make plans, and I was like, yeah, I know that. I know this. Me as the DM knows this. The people around y'all don't know this.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. So if y'all don't make plans, everyone else around y'all is going to try and make a plan for y'all. And so Rowan pulled out the maps and started doing all that stuff. I love how that all ended up coming together.
Yeah.
The location, the like laying out lines and everything, I did that 8 months ago.
I still think the crazy.
Crazy.
No, no.
To move away from that, let's go ahead and do favorites and least favorites. Logan, why don't you kick us off?
Don't have any least favorites.
Hell yeah.
Pretty much the whole session. Like, one thing that caught me off guard besides the ending was just like, here, have a drink from middle of literally nowhere you've ever been or could go, and it's just, and then that guy's over here, he's going, and it's just like that
And
stuff.
I want to go.
Yeah, no, so the way that my brain like put it together, the first time that you drink the elixir of the gods coming from Ysgard, you will feel what like the experience that you will have is whatever
Your prime trait.
whatever brings you the most just like genuine euphoria.
How am I not killing everybody?
Because not everybody is all about violence and shit.
No, but I drink it. How come I just didn't go?
Because you've had it, you've tried it, and you've been there.
Oh, that's true.
You've had the plane itself, like its magics, seep into you slightly. But also after the first time you drink it, you're used to it. It's not gonna like every time that you drink it, you're just gonna
Okay.
yeah
Otherwise, we'd have some very addicted people.
yeah. It's not the
It's not the methamphetamine.
no, it's not the black bottle of alcohol, the one that used to make everybody like puke up a random little thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I missed that.
or Daisy's potion.
I missed that too. Oh, look at family and nuts came out of my mouth.
Oh yeah. So what's your favorite, least favorite?
Favorite. I don't know. This just seemed like a fun session where we were all just like trying to get around to avoid the very serious thing that inevitably happened at the very end.
I'm glad I didn't.
Least favorite, probably last few days just haven't been good for me personally, so my head wasn't fully in it. But
It's fair.
This
But
week
yeah.
sucked.
so that's about it.
Fair enough. Alex?
Oh,
Oh.
Sorry.
Danny? Favorite, least favorite?
Favorite. Being able to turn around that dice roll of my name.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was cool.
that was really cool.
You can't-
I saved
No,
it.
so you missed it. She was like, "My name is I don't remember." the
Hannah
name.
Buds.
Yeah, that's,
Or no, sorry. can of buds is the way that it was like kind of pronounced.
Yeah.
See, I heard like cannabis, but cannabis.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I think that's maybe the way that she was going with it.
So I had said it like that, but I meant Kana.
Cannabuds.
Which is funny because that's also another thing that we sell at our store.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so got a really low roll and was like, and then the person was like, okay, started acting skeptical and immediately riffed off and was like, I'm sorry, I'm transitioning and I'm testing out names.
Yeah.
17 passed.
Yeah.
Which the reason I gave you advantage on that is because y'all have had literally a hint already. All of these people just want to be kind and respectful to each other.
Yeah.
Right.
So the moment you said I'm transitioning, they went, cool, yeah, whatever your name is your name. That's your choice. That's your thing.
Mhm.
Like they are wholly accepting of it.
Which is really fucked up that you're using it to screw him over.
I love as this campaign goes on more and more.
Ew.
As this campaign goes on more and more, I can't help but feel like you guys might be the bad guys.
I'm starting to feel that.
Bro, I've thought that for a while and I've just embraced it at one point.
Because, like, y'all, well, here's the thing. Y'all have good alignment.
Yeah.
All of you have good alignment.
To some extent.
You are all good. That is what y'all have chosen.
Yeah.
Or neutral. Sorry. Good or neutral. Chaotic, definitely. All of you are fucking chaotic. But either good or neutral.
Horny.
Yeah.
The thing is with alignment, and most DMs will agree in 5th edition, alignment's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Good people can still be evil.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I'm not going to give any real world examples of a person by name, but I'll say mega churches.
Yeah. I know. Agreed.
You know who you are.
If you're watching this, why?
Fuck yourself.
I mean, thanks for the view, but also bye.
You?
Previous.
Enjoy health.
That's your favorite and least favorite? Did we do your favorite?
No, I did my favorite. I don't really have a least favorite.
The win. Hell yeah.
Alright, DM, what's your favorite and least favorite?
Favorite. Y'all are finally on a fucking boat. Y'all are finally on a boat.
After like what, 4 to 6 months
Yeah.
of real lifetime?
Y'all are finally on a boat. Y'all are finally about to get into naval travel, which naval travel is going to be a lot faster than normal travel.
Good fuck.
Y'all are not going to have to worry about rolling for every individual day.
Thank fucking God.
I'll sleep off the fucking fortress and it just thinks to the. I'm sorry.
No, instead, depending on who's all here for when we do those sessions, each person's going to get a roll for the entirety of travel.
Okay.
So each of y'all will roll. I will have a table that will specifically be designed around what y'all could roll for what happens. And we will have, at most, 6 events take place.
Okay.
For the entirety of travel.
Okay.
Now, it is long travel. It is, you are on a boat going 10 miles an hour at the fastest most of the time. Well, if you were on a different boat that had mast. This one can go faster because of arcane engines. But still, y'all are traveling no faster than a bicycle
Yeah.
on the water, thousands of miles.
That sucks.
Yeah. So, y'all, it's going to be some time. But this is perfect downtime as well. That book is in front of y'all for a reason. There are downtime activity examples in there. Y'all can also just, if you look up downtime activities for players 5e on a boat, you should find Reddit forums and things like that. So who knows? Maybe some people might pick up new skills. Figure out new
Or we
things.
can come up with a game like Pseudo Dragon, Don't Bite Me.
Yeah? Yeah? Or
It's a fish, but the Pseudo Dragon bites me.
this ship has also only got 6 active crew members and requires a total of 8. If y'all If y'all don't want to help out, other people who have come on are willing to help fill in those 2 voids, but there are 2 spots essentially open to learn how to work on the ship. So something to keep in mind.
I already know how to work on though.
That's true. You both do. You both have experience with sailing.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right.
Mhm. So you 2, if y'all wanted to, could be the 2 people to help.
Let's fucking get it.
Let's go.
I'll have a ship stat block for the both of y'all to share between the 2 of y'all for if we do ever have a combat or anything with the ship.
Right.
And you'll also pick y'all's positions. Specific positions have specific abilities.
I figured as much.
So I'll have that ready for y'all next week.
I don't know on my finger.
Did I already say my favorite? Did I already say any of my favorite, least favorite? Oh yeah, favorite. Y'all are finally on a boat. Y'all are finally on a boat. Least favorite? Not everybody was here for it.
Yeah.
Alex wasn't here for that big old reveal at the end.
He missed Leviathan.
Yeah.
His own
His
character.
character would just been like, "What's that guy?"
I want to point something out above table, because I feel like I put these little like hints in front of y'all, and sometimes y'all pick up on them, sometimes y'all don't. So Leviathan doesn't have any specific coloration to him, right? Like he didn't have any like prominent color to him.
I hardly.
But you did see the 2 individuals flanking him. One wreathed in leaves.
Yes.
The other looked like a shadow. Y'all have a flag on the boat that y'all are on with 5 different colors on it.
Oh fuck!
Interesting.
And y'all's captain happens to be wearing all blue. That's gonna be it for us tonight.
Fuck! I must kill the Merv.
But it's above table, kind of like to keep y'all on y'all's toes. Like y'all are in the fucking lion's den. Y'all put yourself directly in the middle of the enemy lines
Woo!
without knowing it.
Woo!
I blame the DM.
I gave y'all all the information ahead of time. Like y'all had boats to choose from, and y'all chose the really old looking one for good reason.
Yeah, I was like,
For good reason.
If someone has made a boat last that long, they're a good sailor. It's not my fault. I happen to be Jameson's sailor.
But yeah, we'll see what chaos we end up getting into because of all these decisions. We'll see if the lions happen to smell the wolf or the sheeps in their den.
I prefer dragon.
Okay, if the dragons happen to smell the people in their den.
Aren't the people supposed to be burritos?
Okay, bye.
You take 3 points of damage. It doesn't matter because you're getting a long rest anyways. Yeah, so that's gonna be it for us. Thank you for tuning in if you did. Make sure to check on YouTube for new episodes or the uploads of these every 2 weeks. Or not every 2 weeks, but 2 weeks after this goes live. Stay happy, stay hydrated.
Don't fucking forget to smile.
We love you and we'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye.